But at the end of the day, you feel like crap afterwards because you just lost. And
what do you mean? A lot of Terrans win.
Right, a lot of Terrans do win, but I mean, we also have seen, you know, a lot of Protoss and Zerg win as well. And
I know, but there are a lot more pro Terrans than any other race, and there's got to be a reason for that.
Well, what's the distribution of Terran players at the very top compared to the other?
The GSL, for instance, it's like 50 to 60% Terran.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not 30. It's not even close. Yeah, I would say it's majority Terran.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, there's a disparity. There's just a lot more Terrans than any other race.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know what? Alright. You know what? I can't argue with those numbers, so I'm not going to.
I mean, yeah. I think overall, yeah, there's a lot of players who play Zerg and Protoss, and if you look at the entire population, you get a pretty decent distribution. But I think at the top, there's a lot more top Terran players than any other race, which is kind of the reason I think Blizzard has taken the stance of nerfing them. Now that'll make a lot of these Zerg ragers really happy though.
Yeah. I don't know why he's putting these two turrets up here when that barracks is getting demolished. He should put them closer to the edge.
Well, that and maybe consider getting those upgrades we were talking about last game.
Yeah, exactly. Range,
the range
building
and
armor.
I think, yeah, it would make them last a little longer against these Muta-Rats.
Yeah, and be more effective earlier on. You get, you know, that 8 range, that means your missile comes in, you get basically one more shot in.
Yeah, I mean, the missile turrets attack really fast.
And, oh, what is that tank doing there? He is, okay, he is moving back, and, oh, this is not good for oh, okay. I thought he was
I
going to
don't think
walk into
Idra
that
can
door.
actually really attack into this area, because it's such a narrow choke.
Exactly.
But yeah, I don't know if Tarson should be moving up the ramp. That's not a good idea.
Siege the tanks! Siege the tanks! Okay.
Yeah, this is not gonna work. I think he might lose all his Marines. Okay. Well, Idra decided not to go in, but yeah. Because a lot of those Marines are kind of dancing right there.
Sieged at the back. I mean, you know, he needs to move his siege tanks up in front. They can tank the damage for the Zerglings and Banelings, and if he loses all of his Zerglings and Banelings on these tanks, and Tarson has all these Marines, he's basically got free reign.
Yeah, but it was weird because he had all those Marines like on the ramp. If like 1 or 2 Banelings bursted right on that ramp, it would have been terrible.
Yeah, that's true. He loses 1 core, and we do see him moving out, taking down this
powerful army going through right here.
And oh man, Tarson, you have to make the most of this because he just took down your planetary fortress. It does look like he'll take down this expansion, but right now he needs to be very, very careful.
Yeah, Tarson needs to do well with this attack.
Oh,
wow. Idra losing all those Banelings.
Yeah, exactly. That is a huge blow to Idra, but I mean, right now we do see that the exchange ratio is relatively even, although in Tarson's favor somewhat. And let's see, Tarson is moving out. You know what? I mean, these creep tumors, I say, you know, give them more health and armor, but don't make them submersible because that makes it so hard for Terran.
Well, you could scan them.
Yeah, well, yeah, but the scanning, you know, you waste the scan that way.
Well, then get a Raven. I think a lot of Terrans needs to get Ravens. I think it's a good unit. Oh wow, this is terrible. Oh wow, that was terrible Marine positioning.
Yeah, dude,
he needed to keep those Marines.
Oh god, and Tarson.
That.
Yeah, you see, he just put your tanks in front in a Mutaling combo. Come on, man.
Come on, man. It's one of those situations.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, come on, man.
I mean, when they have those "come on, man" moments.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this would have made #1 in the top, not top 10 plays on Sports Center. Because,
come on, man.
Yeah, exactly. Because the thing is, when he put his tanks out in front in the first battle, he won it, and then he didn't do it for this battle, and then he lost it. Because
that and he kept his Marines just bunched.
Yeah, exactly, and
that's just terrible.
Oh, this was so frustrating to watch because Tarson definitely could have won this game.
Yeah, he had such a strong army. If he was better at controlling it.
And then he just lost it all against this Ling Bling Muta combo, and it's sickening. Idra, you sicken me.
Well, and he's just so good.
Yeah, he is good, but I mean, I also think that once you get to this point in the game, Zerg has a huge advantage over Terran.
Well, the Terran needs to be very careful. Very methodical in their push.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, as soon as you engage on creep, you're done. Basically, that's just my opinion against Ling Bling Muta.
You know what would make the game interesting is if they made the Raven the missile more useful, like faster.
Faster? Oh, dude, make it as fast as. Faster than these mutas, and then we can talk.
Yeah, I think that might actually balance the game. I don't know. It might. No, if it's faster than mutas, it might be unbalanced. But if it's a little bit faster, so you can actually use it on something like a Baneling balls, or like if a bunch of Banelings and Zerglings are coming.
Oh, yeah, but the thing is, the Banelings on creep move just as fast as the. Wait, no, actually, they move faster.
Well, how about you make it like area targetable, so that you can kind of like nuke small. It's like a tactical nuke of some sort.
A tactical nuke, but they still have to make it fast because they're still slow as fuck.
Yeah, I mean they're supposed to serve the same purpose as science vessels in the last game, but they kind of don't because they don't have irradiate.
Yeah, well, I mean irradiate is instant and has longer range and instant. So they being
need
the
to
key
give
word.
It something a little better than just turrets. I mean, point defense drone is really good against Protoss, but
against Zerg it's worthless.
Yeah,
absolutely worthless.
They need to give them something else in turrets, I think, to make it useful against Zerg. Because I mean, getting one to take out creep tumors is kind of not worth it. If you give them something else that is actually worthwhile against Zerg, I think it would make it a viable unit.
Yeah.
Maybe they might think about that.
Right, and that is definitely something they should do because I never see Ravens at a high level unless there's a Protoss Dark Templar just scouting everywhere.
Yeah.
And against Zerg, you never see Ravens,
which I would like to see more of.
Yeah, because I mean, science vessels were the go-to Terran unit against Zerg.
Terran Bio was all about marine medics and. Science vessels.
Yeah, science vessels. Yeah.
In StarCraft 1, and I think you can do the same thing in this game if you just made Ravens a little, I don't know, more.
Or you just straight up give Ravens irradiate.
Just give them irradiate.
Yeah, I mean just.
That would actually that would actually work.
Bring back that SC1 gem.
Although it wouldn't work quite as well against Muta balls because they don't stack. Like
they don't stack as much as they used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they still stack up quite a bit.
Oh, I mean, unless you give irradiate like some kind of huge AOE or something.
Well, give them a slightly larger AOE, and then you're set. I think.
Oh yeah, that would work.
All right. Well, anyways, Tarson lost because he was a pussy ass bitch, and then he had 4 micro. Story of every Terran player who goes up against Idra, basically. I mean, he was able to snake out that one win, which was impressive, but that was it. That's all I have to say. My name's Rapier.
And my name's Fashi.